I just wanted y'all to see. I came up here to the post office to mail, and look, they have our Christmas lights up already. Here's what it looks like downtown. See all that roll of yellow? That's the Christmas lights that the city puts up every year. That is our tax dollars at work. Isn't that pretty? Christmas. See this beautiful artwork up here on this wall? This is at the local dog training place. But there's a little girl here in town that goes around and paints all this. Katie Coleman, that's her right there. Here's another one she did over here of a butterfly. She did all these little things on this building over here. This is a fashion boutique store that sells women's clothing. I think she must have went around town and got a contract from these people to paint different things on their buildings. You can't see it very well here, but this is one that she did on a local flower store, which they've since went out of business. I guess after she painted that on there. Either they went out of business or they moved to a different location. I'm not sure. See this building right here? This used to be a doctor's office. And women would come here and he would deliver their babies in this office right here. After he retired, they sold the building and they've turned it into apartments, as you can see. Here's another one that she painted. She's really a good artist. Very good. This one right here, she didn't paint it, but I wanted you to see it. I'm going to have to drive real slow down here for you to see it. It's the St. Louis Budweiser horses. It's a mural on the side of a wall. Look at this right here. If you can see, if you can really tell what that is. I'm going slow. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. It's not finished yet. The whole entire wall of the building is painted. And this building belongs to the tavern. That's the mural that they painted on the side of the tavern. Isn't that neat? Probably not going to get a good recording on this one because of the glare of the sun. But this is the blessing box that our town has. People put food in there, and people that need the food can come and get in there and take it. And then that way they don't have to go to the food banks and face embarrassment of asking for a food donation. This building right here is the old train depot. But if you'll look right here, I'm going to come down here a little bit. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Let me zoom in. They've turned it into our welcome center, Dexter Welcome Center. And right here, they have our tree lighting ceremony for Christmas on the porch of this. I'll go around down on the other side and film some more of it so you can get a better look of it. This is the side of the train depot. I'll put my camera here, you can see it better. It looks like they've got Christmas decorations up in it already. But the community has meetings here. My church had a potluck Thanksgiving dinner here one year. And look right out here. They've already got it decorated up for Christmas. Look back here. They've got wooden Christmas carols put out there for the Christmas holiday. Isn't that pretty? Hope you can see this. This little jewel right here is the old caboose that they parked here. They've got it decorated, and they use it for, I mean, I think people can rent it, but I know they have like a reading rainbow thing in here where they read books to children during the summer here. It's an old caboose. I guess at one time it ran. Now they've got it parked and decorated up, and the city uses it for whatever they want. I really wanted y'all to see this one right here, so I hope I got a good view of it. This is from a jewelry store here in our town. She's painted Marilyn Monroe, and underneath it says, "Diamonds are a girl's best friend." I love that painting. I think that's beautiful. Now this building here is, the little girl didn't paint this, but this is our local senior center, where you can come and have lunch every day. Here's a better view of that caboose at the end of the street. And this, if I can get it to show up, I'll try to. It's hard to film and drive at the same time. But this is the front part of the senior citizen place. They call it the lunchbox. And the reason I wanted to show you that, you won't be able to see this very good, but this is our local city-owned pizza company. It's not a franchise. It's actually owned by the city of Dexter. I have never had their pizzas or anything, so don't know how good they compare to Pizza Hut. I wanted you to see these doors, the way they've got them painted up. This is a throwback to the 70s. Look at that. It's got the lava lamp. Here we have a sunflower and the peace symbol, peace sign. And this one's just fruits and flowers. This is actually from a new business that just launched a few months back in the fall. TNT Nutrition. And this is our local mascot for the high school, the Dexter Bearcat. And as you can see, it's painted by that same little girl, Katie Coleman. This is their sign they have out in front of their building. This is one of, I think, 4 flower shops that we have here in town. I'll zoom in so you can see the window. They've got it all decked out for Christmas. It's really pretty. I've bought many a flower in this place. Bouquets of flowers for people. Here's one of the other flower shops here in town. They have their window decked out in Christmas too. You can't really see it that good. This one's called Lucas Florist. I haven't bought very many flowers from there. I have purchased a few, but I prefer the other one down the road, Jackson's. And this place right here, let me bring it down a little bit if I can. can see that on the door here. Uh, well, I guess they've changed. This is not what I thought it was when I pulled up here. I don't think. Now it says the Soulmark Center. This used to be a photography studio that did all the photos for the high school, for the seniors, the prom and everything. I guess they've changed ownerships. And now it's something else. I thought you might be interested in seeing what the building looked like. It's really pretty the way they've got it. The foliage and vines and stuff all grown up around it. Now they do show down here on the end some photos, so maybe they still do photos, but they've just changed the name of the company. Okay, I was right. It is still a photo studio. They've just changed the name. Joe Craig Studio was the original name, and now they're calling it Joe Craig's Soulmark's Portraits instead of Joe Craig Studios. And as you can see, there's some of the pictures on the wall of, they do weddings and family portraits and graduations and stuff. Here is some more artwork from that little girl. I'm gonna drive around front and show you. This is actually a new business that came in that just opened up probably about 3 or 4 months ago. Guadalajara Mexican food store. This is a new restaurant that's just opened up within, it's probably been open about a year. Let me zoom in, you can see. Brewster's Butts, Bones, and Pie. This building here, it originally started off as a Casey's gas station, convenience store. Then it became a restaurant, a bar and grill, Pixley's Bar and Grill. And then they sold out, and this place bought it and turned it into a barbecue pit. I have never tried any of their food here. I am going to get, on Fridays they have catfish, and my client loves fish. So one of these Fridays I'm going to order a plate of catfish from here and pick it up on my way into work to take in for him. Now I don't know how good you'll be able to see it here, but look, we're getting a new laundromat here in town. This building here used to be a rent-to-own center. Then it was an air conditioning place. You can see underneath there, motor rewinding, electrical services, window cleaning. Now it is becoming a laundromat. This building here is one of the many Mexican restaurants that we have here in town. I know of at least 3, but I think we have more than that. There's one down by a Dollar Tree, and there's one on a little strip mall, and this one, I think there's another one down on the other end of the street. I have had food from here many, many, many times. And when I worked at the donut shop, we had our annual Christmas party in this Mexican restaurant. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, this Mexican restaurant here, El Cabrito, it used to be a Huck's convenience store. A lot of our businesses here in Dexter are repurposed. They used to be one thing and they've turned into something else. This is my post office where I get my mail at. Mail and more. And this is where I used to get, or not used to, this is the place where I get all of my gas. Pretty much all my gas. And other things that I get. This is another one of the paintings that was done by that I keep saying little girl. For all I know, it could be a woman. It could even be a man. This was the very first one that I ever saw that she did. And then I started noticing them popping up all around different locations in Dexter. I wanted to show y'all this house right here. See this house that's under construction right here? They just started building this about 3 weeks ago. Let me tell you a little background to this. This spot where this house is at, there used to be another old house here that was dilapidated and falling down. The city of Dexter condemned it, and the fire department used it for training on how to put out fires and burned it to the ground. And then they brought one of those digger machines in and tore it down and dug it up and took away the debris. And now they're building a brand new house. Probably won't be able to get a very good view of it, but this is the garage that does all the work on my car. Superior Auto. Here's some more of the photography. This is our local Dairy Queen. It's our fake Dairy Queen. It's called Leon's Dexter Queen. See right down there in the corner? She painted that just this year. Now I'm going to go down the side and let you look at this mural. This is the cutest thing. Let me zoom back a little so you can appreciate it. It's a bunch of pigs dressed up in Dexter high school colors. Our colors here are red and black, and our mascot is the Bearcat. See that one right there, Bearcat? But these are pigs. The reason for the pigs, this restaurant is called Leon's Dexter Queen, and they have a barbecue in there that's called a pig burger. It's wonderful. She did a good job on these. Okay, and coming up here, we have the home of a very crabby old lady. Very mean lady, hard to get along with. Extremely rude, awful personality, and just really a downright horrible person. She lives here by herself with two of the sweetest little adorable little dogs. Oh, they are just so heartwarming and adorable and sweet. So that's it for this video. Thank you for coming and watching and going around town with me.